We have confirmations that a lot of the animations, most of them, have been changed and adjusted and redone for this Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater remake. And that is big news. I'm going to cover it and break it down for you guys right now. Hope you guys enjoy these videos. We just made one about the new difficulty system, which is super cool. Go check that out as well when you get a chance. But wanted to announce I do have giveaways. I'm going to be giving away the full game and a bunch of other stuff for the holidays and in the future. Of course, the full game, I'll give it to you when it releases. I don't have the copies yet. I wish I did. And so go leave a comment. That's all you have to do, and you have a chance to win. We'll select winners throughout the videos. All right, so let's get into it. The one and the only Noriaki had a interview. He's the producer for Metal Gear Solid, and he's been very vocal about the game. And they basically asked him a key thing that I thought was super interesting. And they basically asked about the improved quality and game design. And so he got into a lot of details, and I'm going to go ahead and share that with you guys now, and then break some stuff down about that I've seen throughout the gameplay and all of the cool things. We have a lot of gameplay videos already, so make sure you check that out as well. All right, here we go. So he says, in the beginning, we envisioned only updating the graphics. So they basically were going to do a remastered style, as well as the backgrounds and character models were cleaned up. We decided to leave the rest of the game as it is. In fact, at first, we made a prototype. And then, however, I couldn't help but notice that this wasn't going well. So he said the graphics were great, but the animations and systems weren't looking so good. So he evolved that to match the current hardware performance. And so that's what convinced them to go ahead and basically get this done. So as a result, they reworked almost all of the animations. Those are his words, by the way. Updated many parts. So it's a lot of different things. And he used, for example, the knife motions. We dug out the video data from the training course we took to learn about this. And then he basically said, wanted to make sure they express the exact same style using new technology to enhance it. So that is super cool. And so it confirms that there's so many brand new animations for us, and we see it. And this is something that I talked about in my Tokyo Game Show coverage, where I broke down some of the gameplay and talked about things that I seen and that I liked and that I thought were interesting, that were a bit different, and that I felt like, stand out just a little bit when it comes to animations and so on. So for me, while it is the same game, and I also was led to believe that, it's just, the exact same map, the exact same character, they just upgraded the graphics originally. Now we are confirmed from the gameplay that we saw and the verbal confirmation from the actual producer that they worked on these animations tremendously. He said almost all the animations. So you can see Snake going down, and it might be the same style of how he went down, but again, they reworked it and did it so that it can adjust properly and look a little better. And so this is key. And of course, when I get my hands on the game, I'll do an analysis and enjoy the game. I'm going to play through it regularly. You guys can come by and hang out on my stream. I'm not going to do any sweaty speed runs. I'm not going to do too much testing. We're just going to fool around and play the game casually to see what's new and explore. And so that is amazing. But what I can say is, from the footage that we got, from the official footage as well, when it comes to the trailers, we see that it's sharper and it just looks better and it feels better. And of course, we'll have tons of comparisons in the future on this stuff. But for me, I'm just excited because there has been a discussion. I had to make a whole video about why this is a remake and not a remaster or enhanced version or something like that. Like, they really went to the next level on a lot of things. And so for me, that is good news, and that's going to be fun experience to say the least. And again, I'm looking at some of this Tokyo Game Show footage and just seeing, you know, somebody kind of fool around with all this stuff. And this is the action part of it, where we get to see grenades and things like that. And again, this felt like I was saying, this felt like Ground Zeroes and somewhat of the Phantom Pain style of animations and feel in the way the game played. So super interesting, exciting to see how this is gonna play out. And as you're watching again, you're seeing somewhat of the Phantom Pain gunplay. You're able to aim easier and just go in and out of it from shoulder view to first person view, crawl backwards. They're very unique features. This bullet drop going on. There's a lot of different elements in this game, and that I think is gonna take it to the next level. And hopefully we'll get our hands on it. Maybe I've been begging for a demo, public demo for everybody to play, which would be very exciting. But I would also love to get my hands on it personally, have Konami allow me to kind of get in there. Now, I'm not in their same state, so I would have to travel or something, but happy to do that. And I'm hoping you guys will be supportive of that, and you know, have me fly out there, man. Somebody give me a private plane so I can go to Cali. But yeah, so this is the mechanics, and you're looking at it, and again, it looks very similar. I think it's too difficult to notice until we get a direct feed and then compare the games together. And I can use some of this footage here, and we might do that, where I do a comparison to these same exact animations of basically holding someone hostage, grabbing them. And we've done some of it, and not all of these, because these are new from Tokyo Game Show. But that would be the question about, like, wow, how different is it? Because it feels the same for the most part. The throw down to the floor and the grab, but it just looks a little smoother. And so I'm interested. And then we're going to find new things as we always do. So this is just fun stuff for me, and exciting, of course, hopefully for you guys. So that's a cool confirmation. Shout out to Nori. He's been a legend in my book. Like, he's my new fan favorite at the moment. He's honest, he's open, and he'll just say what it is. And that's important for gamers, in my opinion. So yeah. With all that out of the way, feel free to let me know what are your thoughts about this confirmation, where animations, almost all animations for Snake and so on, got changed. How do you feel about that? And what are your thoughts from what you've seen in this footage so far? And I also got the difficulty confirmation that there's going to be some different things going on with that. I have a video I just made, and a lot of other coverage for Metal Gear. So go check that out. Let me know what you're thinking or feeling. And yeah, if you need more details, it's in the description. All right. I'll see y'all there. Stay blessed. Peace.